We live in a binary reality. We do. It's a world of black and white. There's only two types of people in this world. Those who can finish lists. What is art? You know, what is art?
How is it going, everybody? Ray here, or Caesar. You know, that's my name. If in case you didn't know and you want to know, now you know. So I'm back, and this is probably the first actually official video on this channel, because all I've been really doing is pretty much, well, one of them was a repost of a video that was on my main channel originally, which was Nuclear Throne. You might be familiar with it, you're seeing it here once again, and this run was pretty decent. I actually, spoiler alert, finished, I didn't get to Nuclear Throne, but I beat, what was his name? Little Hunter. I beat Little Hunter relatively easily, which doesn't happen very often, and I usually particularly die right before I reach him, so I was pretty happy with this run, and I decided to use it, show it to you guys, but also use this time, this us time that we have to talk about some things particularly concerning my channel. And usually, at least to me, it's a bit disheartening whenever I don't post stuff that don't go up on my main channel, and it is a video I want people to see, because, you know, if you really care about me and you really care about my channel, and more me as a YouTuber, not just a TF2 player, more as a person, then, you know, you might be interested in the video, and if you are, and that sounds like something you might be wanting to watch, you know, please go ahead and watch this, because I want to talk about some things that have been sort of on my mind, and sort of some trends that I've been noticing, so I'll just get right into it. First things first, guys. You know, I want to brand myself as Ray, as being Ray. You know, I'm a person, and, you know, I want you guys to know me more for who I am, not really, you know, a person that I'm just sort of pretending to be on videos. And really, I feel like a lot of YouTubers too, they have this thing where they, you know, pretend to be funny, or they over exaggerate stuff, you know, just for the views. And that's, you know, that's really not who I particularly am, and I don't want you to think of me as that person. I just, because I feel like recently I've been mentioning a lot of YouTubers' names. As you saw in my recent video, I mentioned Funk a lot, and the only reason I do that is because he is, honestly speaking, one of my biggest inspirations to do stuff. And yes, originally it was Star. I watched Star. I think I started watching him in around 2013. I don't think I knew about him in 2012. I was still pretty young back then, but when I did start watching him in 2013, I really liked his videos. And the thing about YouTubers, guys, is that it comes to the point where eventually you just have to sort of start liking them for their personality, because I try really hard with my TF2 videos, particularly recently, and I want to grow my channel. A lot of YouTubers do know about me. I'm pretty good friends with Tyke, which is Funk's, like, really, he's a really good friend of Funk's, and I don't want to, like, brag about that. It's just he saw my video, he liked it, and that was just the only reason I'm bringing it up too, is because it was just such a huge boost of confidence that, you know, someone as big as, like, Funk's friend would like my stuff. But sort of what I want to talk about is, again, going back to what I was first saying, is that I want to brand myself as Ray. And when you click on my videos, I'm not gonna be completely original all the time, not particularly because I don't think I have that in me. I really do. You know, I can be original, I can be creative if I really try, and it sort of just comes in with putting more effort in my videos, and just sort of, maybe I should script more often. That's also something I've thought about. I do want to do that, but, you know, as long as inspiration, as far as inspiration comes, I really want to, you know, I want to sort of get inspired from other YouTubers, but do it more implicitly than really explicitly, and say, you know, I dueled Funk, let's put that in the end clip, because I feel like a lot of people really idolize these guys. And the thing is, even me as a YouTuber, like, I never thought I would get to a point where people would care. You know, I don't have such a huge fan base per se, but people definitely do care about my channel, and I know that from the comments. I read all the comments I get on my videos. You know, I might not reply to every one of them, because sometimes, like, actually I technically could, because I don't have all that many right now. It's very manageable as it is, but I could reply to all of them. I just don't, because, you know, sometimes they're kind of redundant, sometimes it's just hate comments, and I did get to the point where I get hate comments, and for me, that's, believe it or not, that's also a milestone, because honestly, you know, if I get through videos with just likes and dislikes, I mean, you gotta get to a point where people don't like you. That's that's obviously gonna happen with YouTube, but you sort of have to own it. You definitely do have to own it, and you definitely have to brand yourself the way you want people to know you. And I am a pretty spontaneous guy, you know. I tweeted a lot about this too. I work in really short bursts. Like, I have to get inspired for a video, and a lot of the times, you know, when I get inspired, I will stay up till like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. and work on that video and finish it, and make sure that the result is something really polished and something I'm proud to put on there. Because a lot of times when I record and when I do different stuff, yeah, I have been deleting a lot of my previous videos, and a lot of my previous a lot of my previous material that I wanted to use in videos. So, you know, I've been sort of looking at stuff more critically, but at the same time, I really don't want to get to the point where people know me as like this guy that tries to be like other YouTubers. I definitely, there's a very fine line too between taking inspiration from someone and, you know, flat out trying to be like them. And, you know, again, a lot of my videos, I've seen comments like these on my videos that, oh, you know, this is starting to be the new Star. Or like your videos are reminiscent of Star's videos, and that might be true, not necessarily because I'm trying to sound like Star, but because, again, I watch this stuff a lot, so I feel like when I talk, you know, I might sound like him because he's a clever guy, and a lot of people don't give him enough credit for videos that, you know, aren't TF2, and of course now he's doing that. But I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you watch my videos, you know, just think of me as Ray. You know, don't think of me as that guy that tries to associate with himself with other YouTubers, because don't get me wrong, I like to talk a lot about this stuff and a lot about like people that I take inspiration from, but at the same time, yeah, I also don't want to overdo it. I give a lot of shoutouts too. Shoutouts to Katamono. He's a cool guy. He's blowing up way faster than I could ever imagine. And yeah, you know, that happens sometimes with YouTubers, and that is really cool. Props to him. You know, I envy you. No, I mean, I don't. You're a really cool guy, and you definitely deserve, you know, all the views that you've been getting. I think he's a good YouTuber. So yeah, I am definitely trying to get more involved in the community and trying to like sort of reach out to people. That's another reason too why I accept ads. Like, I'm pretty open to this type of stuff. You know, if you add me and you want to talk about stuff with me, or, you know, as long as you don't disturb me particularly, like if I'm in a game and I want to be left alone, you know, I might just like not really be active in replying, and I hope you sort of get the hint then. But adding people is really something I don't want to stop doing, particularly because I meet a lot of interesting people. And going back to sort of my YouTube career, adding people and interacting with them, I got a ton of donations recently, and I don't want to brag, you know, I appreciate them. You know, I don't try to impose. I barely even mention donating to me, or even if I do, it'll probably be on a stream where, you know, I just like joke around with it, like, oh, if you want to donate, by the way, you know, you can do that, go ahead and do it, you know. But I might just drop the donation on you guys, you know, remind you that that's there. You can definitely do it, you know, if you want. But it's like, particularly for me, it's been just the same people that have been donating, and these guys have just been phenomenal. Shout out to Kekonot. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, but on Twitch he goes by Eggman, and he's always there to watch my streams. You know, whenever, like, if I have no viewers, he'll be there. And look at Lil Hunter just get destroyed right there. That was really funny. Anyway, so yeah, I've gotten a lot of donations. He got me a professional killstreak Australian Frontier Justice, which is crazy. I mean, that's crazy that, you know, people care. And another thing is, sometimes I have a really big trouble wrapping my head around the fact that people care about me now. It kind of got to the point where, you know, people are, hopefully, I'm assuming, excited to see videos of mine. And you know, I've definitely been trying to get more involved, but it's hard. You know, it's definitely hard when you're in grade 12. I got home just now. I just got home from school, actually. I'm recording this, and I'm completely, like, I'm very tired right now. And I'm recording it because I care about you guys, because I care a lot about my channel, particularly my second channel, which people might not know about, you know. And this is why I'm doing a ramble commentary like these. And I'm sorry, I'm not the most exciting dude, but I really hope you guys continue watching, and my nuclear throne run might be coming to an end very soon, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And again, I will, if you watched to the very end, I will just say this: I have an email address that you guys can message me if you have any questions or stuff of the like. You know, I'll flash it on screen right now, and it's also going to be in the description for you guys. Again, I'm sorry, I'm very tired. I need to get more sleep, man. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Alright guys, so as the run is sort of coming to an end, I'd like to apologize. I'm still very nasally. I'm still sick, so you know, immune system, fuck you. But anyway, I'm getting better. I'm getting there. I'm not really like coughing all that much. I'm just really nasally, so you know, I apologize. But if you've enjoyed this commentary, I might as well just leave some final thoughts here. It is HeroKhar's birthday today, so if you want to go wish him, I've already wished him. I'll say it again. Happy birthday, man. You're a great friend, and he's a pretty swell guy. So you know, he's been in my videos before, and if you want to go check those out, those are on my channel. And I'd like to just sort of leave some final thoughts here. You know, guys, just like what I'm getting at is try something new. You know, try something new if your time. Like, I've recently gone back into Nuclear Throne, but I've been playing TF2 for the longest time, and I haven't really been exploring other games. And in my path to being a YouTuber and to trying to entertain people, you know, I'm sorry, like, I'm not the quirkiest guy. I don't have all these gimmicks around me. I'm just really just getting home and just like old-fashioned talking. I don't even have a proper microphone. I have, in case you're wondering, I have a Turtle Beach headset X22, and I'm using the mic from that. And I might get a mic when I graduate and when I move back to Canada, which once again is gonna be in June. I don't know what's gonna happen then. Nobody really knows, but you know, I'm still trying to grow, and I'm turning 18 this year, which, you know, is pretty crazy for me. So there's that, you know, and I really hope I can make better quality videos. I say this a lot, but the only reason I keep emphasizing it is because I really do mean it, and I hope you guys can understand that, and I hope you guys can see it. So despite the fact that I'm not really quirky, you know, if you've sat through this, again, huge shout out to you. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate the fact that you like me. So with this being said, you know, try something new with your time, and I think you'll really enjoy it. And this is kind of coming from Funk's video on his second channel as well. This was an inspiration. I will mention it. You know it, and I'm not afraid to say it. So there you go. He made a video on the dangers of sulking, and I can't really say I'm sulking, and I don't want to get to that stage. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. Kind of an abrupt end here, but this run was pretty decent. So I will catch you guys next time. If you want more ramble commentaries like these, let me know. Peace out.